И всем привет, ребята, с вами Кераса, и сегодня, как вы понимаете, наконец-то мы будем проходить такую замечательную игру, как Fahrenheit Indigo Promise Remastered. Я очень долго ждал эту игру, мне просто нереально хотелось в нее поиграть. И вот она вышла в Стиме, и благо стоит она совсем недорого, всего лишь 250 рублей. Ну, те, кто обладает лицухой на App Store, то есть это на планшеты, то она стоит там где-то 600, ну то есть, вот, вы сами видите разницу. Ну, одно дело играть на планшетнике, а другое дело играть на компе, правильно? Правильно. Ладно, не будем тянуть. Обучение, я знаю уже все, как управлять. Обучение особо не изменили, благо геймпад у меня, к сожалению, не тут, не дома, так что ладно, в общем, не будем разговаривать, давайте просто начнем играть. Я остановил английскую озвучку, так что мне еще очень много времени потребовалось ставить субтитры там, ну, в общем, сами увидите. Не будем мы особо разговаривать по делу, будем только разговаривать по происходящему.
Things are never quite what they seem. We think we understand the world around us, but we really only see the outside, what it seems to be. I used to be just like you. I believed in humanity, the newspapers, soap commercials, politics, and history books. But one day, the world kicks you in the teeth, and you don't have any choice but to see things the way they really are. My name is Lucas Kane. My story is the one where an ordinary guy has something extraordinary happen to him. Maybe it was supposed to happen. Maybe it was my destiny or my karma or whatever. I know one thing for sure. Nothing's ever going to be the same again.
Как обычно, потрясающее начало игры. Ну, то есть, игра-то остается то же самое, только улучшен как бы движок и переработка всего остального. То есть, как бы вот. И то есть, как бы. Ну, что я сказать могу? Ладно, не будем разговаривать. Я еще раз говорю.
It all started right here. Where else could it happen? New York, capital of the universe. The chessboard destiny chose for the last big game. I was just another pawn living my pawn's life. Until that night, and my life descended into chaos.
Боже, у меня прямо мурашки по коже от такой музыки. Она охренительная. Спасибо тебе, Дэвид Кейдж. Да, вот закусочного шефа, и вот человек Дэвид Кейдж, который все это придумал и написал. Да, думаю, все помнят, что же, с чего все начиналось. Сколько раз я задумался, вот, ты же видишь, ты умываешься, то есть, по сути, умываешься так, и ты что, не можешь видеть, что происходит в зеркале, ну, то есть, ты умываешься, ты голову все равно должен поднимать, ты же там не сильно там смотришь на свои руки, еще что-то, ну, это же глупо, ну, ты должен увидеть, что там идет чувак, ну, развернись, ты выбеги через него, от него, это же глупо, что ты не видишь. Дело не в том, что у тебя очки или не очки, я не знаю, ну, просто это же глупо. Да, вот как теперь стало видно даже, что на лице у Лукаса кровь стала, ну, то есть капельки крови вот здесь, вот здесь, вот здесь. Если я до сих пор помню, что не было в этой первой части. И последний удар. 3 удара, перезаряд артерии. Да, а вот и пророк Индиго. Девочки. Она не разговаривает. Я даже до сих пор это помню.
I done? I didn't want... It was like a dream.
Да, заметно стало, графика лучше намного. Реально намного стало лучше.
Quick. I've got to get out of here before somebody comes in here. I'm bleeding. I must have cut my wrist with the knife. Both of my forearms are cut too.
Самое время обличиться, я считаю.
Out of order.
Out of order. Где ножик?
The knife. I've got to get rid of it.
Ну, сколько вот он реально тут задумаешься каждый раз. Он постоянно такие ошибки совершает. То есть он ножик не прячет, что-то еще делает. Ну, то есть, реально, если ты убийца, то ты как бы должен сообщить о том-то, о том-то. Ну, видно же человек, что человек умер. Ну, не знаю, как по-моему. Будем вежливыми, заплатим.
Coffee? I never drink it. I hate it. Was I with someone? I can't remember anything at all.
Can I help you with something, sir?
It's horrible. In the toilets, It wasn't me. I'm innocent.
You better go and splash a little water on your face, sir. I think that would do you some real good.
Пора включить немножко музычки.
I need to get out of this neighborhood before the police get here. Brooklyn.
Nobody goes anywhere. A crime has just been committed. I'm going to have to ask you to stay calm and wait here for the police to arrive and check your IDs.
Check your IDs.
Dog's Diner, that's it. Why do they always wait for me to go on duty before they start killing each other in the middle of the night?
Tyler, somebody gets murdered every day in New York.
But especially when I'm on night duty. It's as if every psycho in the city has it in for me.
О,
If
заметно
you
было
want a
на
bitch, do it
машине теперь вот
inside.
эти
That way I don't
деталька.
have to freeze to death listening to it.
You're the boss, Carla.
In 5 years on the force, I've seen some murders. But you never really get used to death. You just learn to live with it, that's all. I still don't know if it was fatigue, cold, or something else. But I clearly remember the bad feeling I got when I walked into that restaurant. As if some part of me already knew that this time, something was different. How's it going, McCarthy?
Evening, Inspector. I've been waiting for you. Hey, Tyler.
Hey, Martin.
So, what happened?
Homicide. I found the body in the toilets. I had to go before I went home.
Who is the victim?
His name was, John Winston. A regular here at the restaurant. Kate knew him. She could tell you more.
Did anybody notice anything strange?
No, nobody saw anything.
Do we have a suspect?
A client left just before I found the body. The guy came to talk to me. He was incoherent, was babbling about how he didn't do it or something like that.
How was the victim killed?
With a blade, from what I could gather. But we should wait for the autopsy.
What were you doing here? Were you on duty?
I wasn't. I just happened to be here when the murder happened. I like to come by here after work. Kate's coffee is the best in the East End.
Is that the waitress over there?
Yeah, Kate Morrison. I think that you should interrogate her. If you don't mind me saying, go easy on her, Inspector. She's still in a state of shock.
Which table was the suspect sitting at?
Oh, he was sitting at that table over there.
Thanks for your help, Martin. It's late. I think you can go home and get some sleep.
I'm gonna wait until you're finished with Kate, if you don't mind. I want to make sure she gets home okay.
Kate? I'm Inspector Carla Valenti. I'm in charge of the investigation here. Would you mind answering a few questions?
No. Go ahead.
Не, послушай, сказала,
Did you know the
no.
victim well?
John was a regular. He came every Monday. He always ordered the same thing and left a nice tip.
Вот, единственное, что я скажу, это, пожалуй, то, что русская озвучка реально во многие разы лучше.
Can you tell me anything about the
Может, я
customer who left
привык уже
just before
просто
they discovered the
проходить
body?
уже все время с русской
He was
озвучкой, не
just a
знаю.
normal guy. I didn't really pay any attention to him.
Could anyone else have come in?
No, I don't think so. You can only get
Ты не
in the
уточнила,
front
что можно
door.
выйти через задний
If
вход.
somebody else had come in, I would have seen them.
What was the man doing before the murder happened?
He was there for a while. He was reading, I think.
Was John here alone? Did he speak with anyone?
John always came alone. We chatted a bit, the weather, his job, the usual stuff. He never talked to anybody else.
Did you get the impression that John and the suspect knew each other?
No, I don't think they did know each other. The man had already been here a while when John came in. They didn't talk to each other. No, I'm almost certain that John didn't know him.
What happened before the murder? Did you notice anything unusual?
No. It was just a night like any other.
Did you hear anything while John was in the toilets? Sound of a struggle or yelling?
No, I didn't notice anything.
Can you tell me what you saw?
There weren't that many people tonight. It's usually pretty calm during the week. I was just chatting with Martin at the bar. I didn't even see John get up. Oh my God.
Oh my god.
You have to try to be strong, Kate. I know that this has been a shock for you, but you're the only one who can help us find the suspect.
My shift was almost over. I was just chatting with Martin at the bar. John got up and went to the restroom. The man must have followed him. And then he must have snuck out afterwards because I didn't even see
Как
him.
ты не видела? Через главный выход вышла
What
женщина.
happened next?
Martin went to the restroom, and that's when you found
Я же не через
John.
задний вышел, а вышел через парадный.
Did you happen to notice anything strange about the suspect's behavior before he went into the restroom?
No. Wait. Yes. I remember something. I came back at one point just to check whether he needed anything. He didn't answer me. He just stared straight ahead. It was weird. I didn't push it. I thought maybe this guy is a little crazy. God. If I had only known.
Do you think that you would recognize the suspect?
I'll never forget that face.
Да, я вечно до сих пор
Perfect.
лицо не могу
Do you
его.
think that you could come down to the station tomorrow and help us construct a likeness of the killer?
Yeah. I'll do whatever you think I can to help catch him.
Thank you very much for your help, Kate.
I hope you find the bastard who did it. People like that just don't deserve to live.
I promise you, we'll do everything in our power to find him. Go home now and try to get some sleep. Martin will make sure you get home okay.
Вот, и она уходит в минус 20 в такой одежде, они на улицу сейчас выйдут в такой одежде. Серьезно? Нет, серьезно? Они пешком поедут в минус 2.
Good night.
Hey, Garrett. Hey, Frank. How's it going?
Hey, Carla.
Hey, Carla.
So, you guys find anything?
We took some samples here and there. We're almost finished. We were just waiting for you before we took the body away.
Okay, let's take a look.
Let's take a look. Надо кофейка бахнуть.
Huh. Here's his fork, but where's the knife? A cup of coffee and a soft drink? That's weird. He's a caffeine addict, or else he wasn't alone. A book. The Tempest by Shakespeare. If this is his, it's a pretty weird book for a killer to be reading. Garrett, there's a book under this table. Why don't you check it out for prints?
You got it, Carla.
Well, the coffee's not on the bill. Traces of blood. The killer was at this table. He came back and sat down after the murder. Garrett, there are traces of blood in this booth.
Okay, I'll go take a look.
Frank, can you verify all of the calls that came through this phone tonight?
You got it, Carla.
Так, ну, надо найти ножик теперь, как обычно.
Blood on the mop. The killer must have used it to clean up the mess. Why would he risk getting caught to do that? Why is there blood here?
Did you find anything?
Possibly. I don't understand why there would be blood here.
Maybe it belongs to the victim.
Not likely. Get Garrett to analyze it, and we'll know for sure.
You ever consider a career in plumbing, Carla?
You ever consider a career in comedy, Tyler?
Hey, everybody says I'm a very funny guy.
Several wounds on the left side of the chest, and the area of the heart. They appear to be knife wounds. Just what exactly are you doing, Tyler?
I'm checking for clues. What do you think?
Do you know if anyone has contacted the family?
Not as far as I know. Oh, right. I get it. I'll take care of it. Bizarre.
What?
Well, he still has his credit card and $100 in cash on him. I guess the killer wasn't after his money.
Так, что-то совсем не могу понять, где же ножик? Так. Но ножик я спрятал, я до сих пор помню эту. Проблема в том, куда.
No trace of a struggle. Looks like the guy was taken totally by surprise.
Бред. Где ножик?
Man, stab some dude in the toilets? You gotta be crazy. This guy took a big risk. Anybody could have walked in here and surprised him.
Так, бла-бла-бла-бла-бла. Что-то реально не могу найти улики. Может, нож снаружи.
Come on, let's go, Carla. I can't even keep my eyes open anymore.
I want to take another look around. We haven't found the murder weapon. It might still be around here somewhere.
Где-то здесь, а где ты его найдешь, блин? Я уже все осмотрел.
Martin says this was the guy's table. Steak and fries. Looks like he barely touched his food.
Давайте, ребят, фильм от этого случая, как пока ножик не найду, сразу чуть-чуть. Вы не поверите, но ножик сейчас смыло. Вот здесь. Он в бачке лежал.
Unless there's a gang running around hiding bloody knives in toilets, I think I might have found the murder weapon.
Great. Tell Garrett, have him check for prints on the handle.
У меня ни разу не было так, чтобы в туалете он был. Карамба.
You ready to go, Tyler? I think I've seen everything I need to see.
Are you sure? We can take another look around if you want.
Поехали.
No, we're good. Let's head home.
Okay, let's bust.
It's time to get back to the car. I'm dead tired. Blood. Killer is wounded.
Задавите меня. Ух ты, как реально, даже серьезно.
The taxi. The murderer might have come or gone in a taxi. I'm gonna check on the destinations of taxis leaving this area.
Каждый раз прохожу, каждый раз что-то новое узнаю. Прикольно. Вернется, типа, сейчас скажем. Вот так сразу сделать просто, не знаю, когда ты убил человека. Просто берешь и все, и просто берешь так делаешь.
A nightmare. It was all just a horrible nightmare. I didn't kill anyone.
Голова.
I wasn't dreaming. It all really happened.
Да, все реально.
I'm gonna get ready and go to work. Oh, my head. Feels like somebody shoved a steel bar in my brain and then melted it. Gotta make it stop. The sheets are full of blood. I can't go back to bed. I'm not tired anyway. This will hide the blood, in case anyone comes in the room. I'll change their sheets later. Hello?
Lucas, it's good to hear from you. I thought I called to find out if maybe you wanted to go to Mom and Dad's tomb together. And to be honest, I thought it might be a good excuse to get back in touch with you.
I need to see you, Marcus. I'm in big trouble.
What are you talking about, Lucas? What happened?
What
I
happened?
can't really talk about it on the telephone. It's serious, Marcus.
I'll meet you in half an hour at the park.
See you there.
А просто, конечно, не говори до встречи.
Yesterday, at 7:30 p.m.
Lucas, it's Tiffany. I thought maybe I'd pop over tomorrow night after I leave the hospital and pick up a few things. Well, call me back.
The body of a man was discovered in the restroom of an East End restaurant. The victim was stabbed several times with a steak knife, while just yards away, other customers were calmly eating their meals. Investigators are already on the trail of a suspect who fled the scene just before the body was discovered. Police have no other comment for the time being, but stay tuned for updates into this.
Stabbed several times with a steak knife. Stabbed several times with a steak knife.
Надо включить музычку немножко, расслабиться, включить музычки. Поехали.
She said, don't leave this up to me to say that I don't love you anyway.
Massacre in East End restaurant. An especially horrible murder was committed last night in the restroom.
Times will never last. Keep a hand on the wheel and a foot on the gas. We thought it'd last forever. I wish you just remember.
The clothes that I was wearing last night, they're covered in blood. I better not leave them there.
Сделал дело, гуляй смело, как говорится. Надо бухнуть.
New York police, please open the door. Hey, what's that? Stay where you are and put your hands in the air.
These images in my head, I must be losing my mind.
Опять музыка выключилась. Да, стало определенно лучше. Так, утка. Самое время бухнуть с утра. привычка вечно. Лично, когда вижу вешалку, почему-то думаю, что это одежда. На самом деле это просто он закрывает. То есть как-то так.
New York
Из
police.
ниоткуда взялся.
Please
Из
open the
ниоткуда
door.
просто, ребят.
Please. They know. They've come to arrest.
Are you Lucas Kane?
Yes.
Да.
Mr. Kane, the neighbors heard yelling from your apartment. Is there a problem?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was me. I cut myself on some broken glass, and I freaked out a little. Fortunately, it wasn't a really big deal.
Would it be all right if I took a little look around your apartment?
Whatever. Go ahead.
What happened to your wrist, sir?
I told you I had a stupid accident with some broken glass.
Holy cow. When you cut yourself, you go all the way, don't you?
Это да. На самом деле, просто нереально охренительная у него квартира.
Thank you for your cooperation. Sorry to have bothered you, sir. You know how it is. With everything that's been going on, we prefer to be careful.
I understand.
Long, Mr. Kane.
Я думаю, сейчас пройти Лукаса, я думаю, на этом первая часть закончится. Как обычно, думаю, я досмотрел, я тоже
When
так
Marcus and
закончил.
I were kids, we were inseparable. He's the one who took care of me after our parents died. We kind of grew apart after he became a priest. But he's still the only person I really trust. The only one who might believe that I had nothing to do with all this mess.
Посмотрите, вот реально до сих пор вот игра вышла в 2005 году, и тут смотрите, и тут дети, ребенок играет в снеговика лепит, дети бегают, играют, люди сидят, люди общаются о чем, кто там прячется, я не знаю, просто, кто-то ходит, вот чья-то парочка семейная сидит, я не знаю, и просто все это нереально красиво сделано. Ну, реально, в нынешних играх такого не бывает.
So tell me what's happened, Lucas.
I've killed a man, Marcus. It happened in a restaurant last night. It's like I was possessed, in a sort of trance, like I was a puppet on a string. I saw what I was doing, but I was powerless to stop it.
My God. I can't believe this, Lucas. Tell me that it wasn't you. You're not capable of something like that.
It's a joke, man.
This murder. Exactly how did it happen?
Well, after work last night, I stopped at a little diner to get something to eat. I read a book at my table, I think. And after, it's just a black hole. I don't remember anything. Right up until I found myself in the toilets with a knife in my hand. It was horrible.
It's horrible.
And there's this, too.
You cut your wrists?
Before the murder, I carved these symbols on my arms with a knife. I don't know if they mean anything. Who else have you told all of this to? No one. You're the only person that I can trust. Were there any witnesses? Did anyone see you? Probably. I got out of the restaurant as best I could. The police still haven't identified me, apparently, but it probably won't take them too long to track me down. While I was doing this horrible thing, I saw something, or rather someone. Was somebody else there with you? No, it was like a sort of vision. I saw a man in the middle of hundreds of candles, and there was this little girl. What happened to me, Marcus? What am I supposed to do now? You know me better than anyone, Marcus. Help me.
Listen, Lucas, I'm a bit lost here. This whole story is just so bizarre. Maybe you need some professional help. Most cases of possession are known to actually stem from
Marcus, I don't have a psychiatric problem. I'm not crazy.
I am a priest, Lucas. The fact that you have taken a life is a very serious matter.
I told you that it wasn't me, Marcus. All these years and nothing's changed. You still never listen to me.
Lucas, don't ask me to make a choice between my faith and my brother.
I'm not a murderer, Marcus. You're the only person I can trust. I'm just asking you to believe me.
Very well. I'll do whatever I can for you, but I can't do anything that goes against my beliefs.
Look, I need to get some answers. I'll call you.
Here. You need this more than I do.
Marcus, you know that I don't believe in all that.
Сейчас такой, спасибо.
Thanks.
Еще мелкий упадет.
That kid, he's gonna slip on the ice. I've got to stop him. The cop in the restaurant. If I don't do something, the child will die. If I do something, the cop will recognize me. What am I gonna do? There he is. He's lost consciousness. Quick, I've got to go back up before I run out of air.
Patrol 324. Kid just fell into the water. Send an ambulance right away.
Man, what courage. The kid would have died. That guy's a hero.
He dove into freezing water to save the kid. The kid never would have made it out of there without him.
The cop recognized me. We both knew it. It's hard to say why he didn't turn me in. Maybe he decided I was even. I had taken a life and given one back. Nothing really changed for me. I was still wanted for murder by the police. But when I left that park, I knew I could look myself in the mirror again without cringing.
Ну что, я думаю, ребят, на этом первое прохождение Фаренгейт к концу. В скором времени будет продолжение. Также я планирую начинать проходить все-таки все ужастики. Но это все сейчас расскажу в свободное время, так что давайте, ребята, до новых встреч и всем пока-пока.